Okay, my name is Ahmad bin Abdul Rahman. My brand name or my rapper name or my MC name or whatever you want to call it is Altimet. And it all started when I was listening to a lot of rap music and I heard this local rap album. And I thought that, hey, if these guys can do it, I can do it as well. So these guys were the ones who got me onto writing songs and trying to rap. Right, the name Altimet is inspired by one of my favorite producers, DJ Premier. At the time, I really liked what he did. And you know, when his name means that, you know, Premier means first, the earliest, you know. So I took a little bit of that philosophy and I chose Altimet because Altimet means the latest, the newest, you know, because obviously I was a new guy at the time. The good thing about it is if you have a name that's so powerful or synonymous with being the best, the brand new or the latest and stuff like that, you have to be the best. So, you know, having that name, I kind of put myself in a spot and I had to really work on my craft. So I became one of the best. I'm still trying, you know, I'll get there, yeah. What made me realize that music was my path was when the amount of joy or enjoyment or satisfaction that I got from writing songs. You know, that's really a big thing for me, and you know, it's a very personal and selfish thing actually, because you know, only you, when I write a good song, I only make myself happy until it comes to a point where, you know, I share it with, you know, everybody and hopefully it makes them happy. Sometimes it has kind of like the opposite effect. But yeah, it all starts from satisfying myself first. And I think my big music influence would be people like A Tribe Called Quest, The Roots, Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, people like that. Mostly rappers, almost all rappers, yeah. As an artist, what I do is I write songs. I write lyrics that, you know, I combine with pieces of music that become songs. And what I try to portray is I try to write songs that speak to and for people, specifically Malaysians. And you know, some of them respond to it, some of them don't. And some songs get more response than others. You know, some songs engage more people than others. And you know, that's just what it is, you know. Somebody told me that they think what makes my music unique is I say things that people think about, you know, and I say it in kind of language that Malaysians use every day. The type of words. I don't use big words, and I don't try to be too deep. You know, I say what I see basically. And as far as interpretations go, we all have different interpretations. Right? I'm not responsible for how these guys interpret my songs, you know, but I think I am quite responsible for what I say. You know, I am responsible for writing those words and putting them together in a certain pattern that, you know, means something to some people and it means less to other people. And some people it doesn't mean anything at all, so, you know, that's out of my control. You know, I try to focus on things that I can control as opposed to things that I can't, like people's interpretation of the music. Sometimes I think of different ways to present a song during the performance, you know, because it will come to a point where certain songs I perform them hundreds of times. So, you know, I try to find different ways of doing it or different ways of different places to slot that particular song in a performance to keep things interesting for myself and for the audience. There are some songs where I perform them many times that I can kind of, during the performance, I can think of other things like, oh, you know, I need, you know, after the show, I need to stop by the shop to buy some bread because, you know, we run out of bread, then I cannot eat bread for breakfast tomorrow morning. So, you know, I remember myself, you know, and then tomorrow is my off day. So, you know, I must remind myself to go and pay my electricity bill or my water bill tomorrow, yeah. It's not a very glamorous answer, but it's the truth.